Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Figure Freak back here again after a long time again. Today we're going to be reviewing the Demoniacal Fit Trunks, aka the Coming One, aka Top Gun, also known as the Drink, and Princess Trunks.
Oh, hail Princess Trunks!
Let's get into it. So first impression here, first of all, again, I apologize for the wait. As you guys can probably tell, let me move the box out a little bit. I got a whole new setup. I got PC and everything. That took a little bit to set up and then work, obviously. That's besides the point. If you guys have been keeping up with the channel a little bit, I have been posting some more shorts again. So expect more shorts for poses and all that stuff that you guys have probably seen. Hopefully, maybe. First impressions with this guy here. He actually came in this brown shipping box, like SH Figure Arts has, which is a nice little thing that I like that Demoniacal Fit does. But yeah, let's go ahead and get him out of the box and take a better look at him. Alright, and here he is outside of the shipping box. Nice purple on it, I like it, and again, it has the event exclusive SH Figure Arts look to it, which I also really like. I always like how Demoniacal Fit packages their figures, and honestly still don't know how they get away with it, but very nice. If you guys have seen on their social media as well, this is the reissue of their Trunks. I've needed a good Trunks figure for a while, because the only one that I have is the I don't know the exact name for it, but like the Trunks from the Cell Saga in the Saiyan armor, the new one, not the OG one with the base hair. But yeah, I've needed a better Trunks for a while now, and this guy seemed like a pretty good choice from what I've seen online. So yeah, let's go ahead and get him out of the packaging and get a look at this guy's things, what he comes with. Alright, and then getting him out of the regular box, we're gonna see right here that he comes with a lot of accessories compared to what Figure Arts and like some other companies actually give you. He has 3 different heads if we count the one that's already on the figure itself. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different face plates in total. 3 for the base hair and then 3 for the Super Saiyan. And including the fist that he has on, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pairs of hands, along with the sword, the hilt and everything. And then his blast, I think that's the finish buster or something like that.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Yeah, a lot of accessories with this guy, as you can probably tell. So yeah, let's get him out of there. All right, getting him out of the box. That's the 3rd time I've said box. We can get a better look at him, and in my hand, he already feels pretty nice. Pause. He feels really nice. So yeah, obviously, from what I can tell, the legs and the sculpt kinda are from the Boy from the Future SH Figure Arts, the 3.0 Trunks that they have. At least legs definitely are, because you can tell that they have the little like thingies. I don't know what you call those, but I'm sure you call them something. The arms though, those are completely different. Just nice bare bone arms with nothing on them. Pretty nice. And then yeah, as for the figure itself, the look to it is obviously this figure's based off how he looked in the BoJack movie after he got a little bit more scuffed up in that fight. But yeah, let's get into his articulation. So start with the ab crunch, which is actually a very good ab crunch. Oh my lord, yeah, that's a very good ab crunch. There's a gap in the back, a little gap, but that just means that the ab crunch is just that good. But you know, yeah. Then his arms, obviously double jointed, very nice. Yeah, very nice on the arms. His legs as well. I'm trying to do that. They kind of lock in place, actually. I don't know if you guys saw that, but here, I'll do it again. Yeah, see, kind of locked in place. I don't know if that's as high as he can go. I'm sure you can go higher, maybe. Or maybe like that's just because like if you do that, that's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Yeah, legs are pretty okay. Not bad. I like them. Can he do a perfect split though? Let's open up the arms and then split him. Yeah, that's gonna be a perfect split. We're just gonna do one leg. But yeah, it's a good split. Very nice split. Yeah, I think it's safe to say his articulation is it's pretty good. You're definitely gonna be able to get the guy into a lot of poses, that's for sure. But yeah, we're gonna take a look at how he looks with some of his accessories put on now. Okay, now I got the wind-swept hair sculpt on him, which actually looks pretty nice. One thing I didn't point out during the articulation part when I was just looking at it, sorry. His head range kind of booty cheeks, if I'm being honest. Most of it's because of this collar back here. It's not actually letting him like look up whatsoever, or barely side to side. At least not with this head sculpt. You could probably see like it's kind of coming off a little when I try to move the head. So if you're ever gonna use this head sculpt, probably just like keep him looking straight, probably, honestly. But that's probably like the only bad thing that I've said so far, or that I have to say so far about the trunks, is just the head mobility, just not the best whatsoever with this guy. Also, I'm having a pretty hard time getting him to stand, but I guess to be fair, it's probably because of the mouse. There we go. See, they're getting to stand. Little mouse pad here. But yeah, his head sculpt and everything is pretty nice. I do want to compare him really quickly to the 2.0 trunks that I was telling you guys about. So let me just go ahead and grab him. And actually, since he's in Super Saiyan, let me actually go ahead and get this guy's Super Saiyan head on here. Alright, so I decided to zoom up the camera a little bit more here, and now I have him with his Super Saiyan head sculpt on. Again, let me see if I can get him to stand by himself, because I seem to have a bad history with getting Trunks figures to stand for some reason. Hold on. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then, like I said, I wanted to compare him with the 2.0 Trunks. I'm gonna have to keep this guy standing because this guy just does not want to stand. But yeah, as you can probably already tell, no comparison between 2.0 and 3.0. 3.0 is a lot more better looking and more proportionate in my opinion, and just looks better. Obviously the hair sculpt is different for both of these. This one's like the when he has it tied back, and this one's kind of like when he just lets it loose, you know. So I can't really compare the heads, but like articulation and all that wise, like compared to the here, let me move that way a little bit. Right, that's just right there, maybe. You know, we'll just lay him down over here. Compared to the 2.0, so that's kind of the highest it'll go without popping off. The arms are around the same. This was around the same T-pose. For the splits, it's kind of all he can do, really. That's definitely not as good as 3.0. And then knees aren't that bad, honestly. I've seen a lot worse. Those are pretty good. It's more of just like all around everything else. So yeah, this Trunks obviously does not compare to this guy. Like I said already, you already saw the articulation, and like I said, I had some poses in there. But again, there's the knee. Oh, squeaky knee. But yeah, very nice knee. Very squeaky though. You guys, I don't know if you guys can hear that. That's very squeaky. And then yeah, I don't know if anybody else's copy is also having trouble with this, but at least on mine, I'm having trouble putting the sword on his back. So I'm just kind of having to just have him just swing the sword without having anything on there. But anyway, here's a sword. Something cool that I like about this one is that there's like an actual whole sword inside. I know that the SH Figure Arts probably did that already, but I just think it's pretty cool. It's a little translucent. You can kind of see him through there. Yep, look at that. Very nice, and then you can just put it back in with a nice satisfying click. Ooh, nice. But yeah, this sword is very nice and stuff like that. I like it. Then let me go ahead and grab the the blast effect, or the finish buster.
I'm about to bust.
It's just like a simple yellow key blast with a peg in the back that has for the peg hands, obviously. But yeah, very cool, very nice. Nothing too crazy there. And yeah, no, this I just think this is a pretty good trunk, especially like I said, this is a reissue, so all the QC issues should have been fixed. I don't see anything or feel anything wrong with this trunks, and obviously wobble test is pretty good. Nothing loose, nothing too tight, which is again is kind of how I like to have my figures, and I'm sure a lot of you do too. That was English, I promise. But yeah, let's just go ahead and move on to my final thoughts on the trunks. But yeah, final thoughts on this trunks. I like him for what it's worth, and for the like $45 price tag, I think. At least that's what I got him for. I'll put the price up on the screen in a sec. I think he's pretty good. He definitely does a really good job of representing Trunks from the BoJack movie, like I said. His articulation's pretty good. A lot of accessories, so you won't get bored of that. Different heads, different hands, sword, blast attack. A lot of things you're gonna like. I think he's worth it. If you don't have a Trunks figure, or if you don't already have the Taunton Art Toys one, that's going for like $70, I think, at least. I know he's gone for a lot more on other sites that I've seen him. But if that's out of your price range, this guy's definitely a good alternative. So yeah, I'm gonna give him out of 10. I'll give him a solid 8.5. Not rating him any higher just because, like I said, on my copy at least, I don't know if this is on everybody's, the actual like sword thingy to put the sword on it is too short. But everything else is fine. And another thing, every time I've tried to pop off the head of this trunks, the neck peg comes with it, and so I've had to like hold down the neck peg while doing it, so I also don't like that. But anyway, if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to drop a like and maybe even subscribe if you want to see more, because I'll try to have a couple of these videos out every once in a while. I'll definitely be uploading more shorts and more posing videos. But until then, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Peace, guys.
Basically, I came back from the future, and Frieza was waiting for me. And this nigga said, "You think you're the drink, bitch?"